Hello. I am making a quick breakfast for me and the 5-year-old. Got the baby wrapped up here. A little makeshift pillow. And I'm making, what is this? I'm making oatmeal from scratch. Blueberry oatmeal with almond milk. And my oatmeal here. And I just figured I would share it because I know as a mother with a newborn, my baby is officially, let me see, 3 weeks. 3 weeks and 2 days. So what is that, 21, 22, 23 days old? And I still have to mother my 5-year-old. She still needs food, and so do I. But because since I have a 5-year-old, I can't just eat something quick, and also I'm breastfeeding. So I can't just throw anything down my throat to get rid of the hunger pains. I have to actually eat stuff that is healthy. So I am making scratch oatmeal. My baby is asleep. I gave her the boob a little bit earlier, and put some flaxseed in there for some fiber and some omega-3. Let's see. Yep. So see all that good stuff in there? Yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is probably going to be a very quick video because, oh, that's enough. It's a little bit too much. But anyway, it's going to be a pretty quick video because I hope you can hear me. I don't want to talk loud and wake up the baby. I washed a load of dishes. I washed a load of clothes in my ever-growing pile of clothes to fold. I've started separating them so I can put some more on the pile later. Yeah, quite lovely. So, oh crap, I recorded this in the wrong mode, so you guys are going to have the black bars on the sides. Oh well. This is what I get for recording on the fly. But anyway, I am making some oatmeal for my girls. And so I put my cane sugar in there while I was letting the milk get hot, my cane sugar and salt. And I like to put a little extra salt in mine. I don't know, you'll hear me say a bunch of times I love salt. So, but anyway, I put my white sugar in my jar opener. This is my brown sugar. But anyway, it's got a good rolling boil, which is good. Grab me some brown sugar over here. Pop that right on there. But anyway, as I was saying, I guess I could cut the dishwasher off. No, baby, you're not done brushing your teeth that quick. Yummy. pause this for a moment so you guys can hear me, especially since I can't talk very loud. But anyway, I like to put my sugar in while my milk is boiling. So that the oats can get the good sugar through and through, and then I just put my brown sugar in once I put my oatmeal in. But I put my white sugar in first with my salt in my almond milk, and let it boil like that. And I did not measure how much oatmeal I'm putting in here. I'm just grabbing handfuls. I think I put about 3 handfuls. I didn't measure my milk either. And I like my oatmeal kind of, I don't like my oatmeal dry. Let me just say that. You'll see when I get done with it how it looks. Mommy's sorry. I'm disturbing her sleep, y'all. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Mommy's sorry. Did you brush your front teeth really good? You did the back really good too? All the way back to your gums? Okay. Okay. All right. Make sure you brush the roof of your mouth very good and your tongue. Then you can rinse. Make sure you rinse really, really good, okay? Okay. Oh, Lord. It's boiling a little bit too hard. Let's cut it down. Cut it all the way down. Anyway. We're going to let this oatmeal, I hope y'all can hear me. We're going to let this oatmeal thicken up. Let those oats soak up that milk. And let me see. Milk. What it's not white sugar, it's pure cane sugar. Milk, cane sugar, brown sugar, salt, and vanilla, but vanilla extract. I need to buy some vanilla flavoring in my almond milk. Like I said before, I use so much coconut oil that I just save the jars and use it to put stuff in. That's my brown sugar. Oatmeal doesn't stay long enough for me to find a container for it, but I guess I should. I have an extra container. I should just throw it in there. And then I will put my sweet cream butter in there. Not this much, of course. At least I don't think so. Yeah, not that much. Probably half of that. Put my butter in there once it's done and give it a stir. But anyway, my baby is 23 days old right now. And I just started wearing my waist trainer probably yesterday. I wanted to kind of let the bleeding and stuff slow down and let my body do its natural thing, and let my uterus get back to where it's supposed to be first before I started compressing my abdomen. So anyway, that's got a good boil. not too much, just enough. And I got my good old flaxseed in there, my fresh blueberries. There's the blueberries I put in there. They were frozen so that I could keep them longer. I was gonna make banana. I thought about making banana oatmeal, but doing blueberry today. We'll do maybe banana cinnamon tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, so let me talk to you guys for a second while that is cooking. So she's 23 days old, and I just started wearing my waist trainer to try to get my tummy back flat. But I'll try to post pictures of what my tummy looked like before I started my waist trainer. It has gone down a lot. Because I breastfeed. I exclusively breastfeed, and it's from the breast. I don't do bottles yet. I'm about to start pumping. Just so that, I know this is going to sound weird to a lot of people, but I know this is going to sound weird to a lot of people, but I am going to give my 5-year-old breast milk also. So I'll start pumping and giving her some. And when I'm not sure if I'll need to give the baby a bottle, but it'll help to increase my milk supply, which I really don't need to increase right now. My milk supply is actually doing pretty good. She gets enough, and I think there's some left after she's done eating. Sometimes she drains it all, like she gets full on one side, but I know she's growing, and I know her appetite will grow also. On my first pregnancy, I did have trouble making enough milk. She ate a lot, and I wasn't able to keep up. I couldn't make enough milk. So I had to supplement at night to make sure she had enough milk, that she got full. I did that for a while until I was able to start pumping. And then once I was able to start pumping, my milk supply is supply and demand, of course. The more demand, the more your breast will milk. Your breast will actually, my glasses are crooked, y'all. What's up with that? Anyway, your breast will supply enough milk to, I think I'm gonna make a salad later. I'm looking in my pantry and I found these. So I think I'm gonna make a salad with these pecans, an apple. I think I have some croutons. I hope I have some croutons. If not, then it'll just be a spinach salad with apples and pecans and tomatoes and avocado and red onion and cucumber. That'll be delicious. But I came into my pantry to show you guys my mother's milk tea. So, and it works. So like a girlfriend of mine adopted some children. And anyway, let's see if we can see it. You see that right there? That's my mother's milk tea. But anyway, a girlfriend of mine adopted some children. And she breastfed those children. And I was like, what in the world? How'd you do that? And she was just telling me about, this is before I had my daughter. I think while I was still pregnant with her. And she was telling me about, a woman's body and all the amazing things that it can do and what it was designed to do. And you would think that's common knowledge, but it's not. A lot of stuff I didn't know, and I kind of like to think that I am pretty much in the know because research is like my thing. And I read, when I'm trying to find out about something, I read everything that I can find on it. And I mean, not skim, but actually really, really read. I'm gonna put my butter. In there. This is my one-handed, deal. Okay, let's see. Trusty little bitty knife here. Let's cut off a little bit of this butter. About half of it. Throw it in there. Because it's almost done. I don't like to put my butter in until I'm close to being done. I need to taste it to see if it has enough sugar. But anyway, yep, I think there's going to be enough butter. I might need a little bit more. I like it nice and rich. I have some clarified butter in there. I might put some of that because that's really good for you. And it adds a really rich flavor, good depth of flavor. It's really rich. And like I said, it's good for you. And baby girl here needs all the good fats we can get. That's just like when I make the salad with the avocado. Oh, and boiled egg. I can't forget that. Put some boiled egg, avocado, cucumber, tomatoes, red onions, candied pecans, and an apple. That ought to be pretty delicious. Okay, I need to taste this. I'm not going to hold it over my baby. Thought it was sweet enough, but I stand a little bit more sugar. I think I'm gonna do brown sugar. But anywho, I'll put it closer to the pot. Oh my God, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. Just a little bit more sugar, not much. And for me, if you don't put enough salt in there, to me, I guess the best way for me to describe it is it gives it another dimension of flavor. Instead of it just being like kind of flat and sweet, enough salt. So if I'm making it whatever amount of salt that they tell you to put, I put like a pinch more. Generally, you just only want to put a pinch of salt in there, but I like to put a pinch more, and that's not just in my oatmeal. That's like in my peach cobbler, which I'll be probably making later on today as well, and any other desserts that you put salt in. See, that's thickening up really good. The oats have cooked. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't bring my ring light in here. I'm sorry, y'all. This was on the fly, like I said. Let me try to get in front of some better light. Let's see. Still can't see it. Anyway, I'm about to have to cut this short, and I want to wake my kiddo up here. My little princess, she needs to get her beauty rest. I'll take a picture of it and put it in this video. But anyway, that is done. I know I have a lot of, so I'm going to cut it off and just let it sit. I know I have a lot of incomplete thoughts in here because I'm doing a bunch at once. But I just want to get on here right quick and hang out with y'all and let you see what's going on. I have not been able to cook a lot. I had to cook it first, and I was trying to like bring a chair into my little stance. I was trying to bring a chair in here so I could sit down because I was on bed rest and I wasn't supposed to get up. I wasn't supposed to get up and do anything except for use the restroom or go to the refrigerator and get something out. I wasn't supposed to be doing any cooking, but I had to because I have a 5-year-old and it's just me. And I had to feed her, and I definitely had to feed me because I have to make milk, healthy milk, for my baby so that she can be healthy. So I was cooking and doing, I had to wash a lot of stuff because I bled all over my sheets, and they were left. Someone came to help me a little bit. She changed my sheets. And she left the bloody sheets in my laundry room, and I didn't know they were in there until days later. So yeah, I had to try to scrub the blood out of there, and I had to, wash stuff for the baby, and I don't know, I was just washing a bunch of stuff for the baby is all I can remember. It's kind of a blur because I'm still not sleeping a whole lot, but anyway, I was cooking too much and I wasn't healing. I was bleeding too much, hurting too much, and I don't take any pills or medicine or anything like that. So I was hurting from giving a natural birth and bleeding a lot, and it was rough, and it was just me and my newborn baby and my 5-year-old. So anyway, the cooking and washing and stuff like that really had my body kind of messed up, and it was my head was hurting since when I had the baby, and I couldn't shake it, and for like 2 weeks I couldn't shake it. There's nothing, I don't, you can take, Tylenol or something like that, but I don't believe in cutting out the symptoms. I believe in leaving the symptoms there and cutting out the root. I want to know why my head is hurting, and I want to address that. So that's what I did. I didn't, I just dealt with the head, with my head hurting, and I just dealt with my head hurting and try to figure out why it was hurting. And I think it was because, I was cooking once a day, but that was too much, along with everything else. And so for the rest of the time that we ate, we were eating basically junk, like chips or I don't know, just I think I probably made ramen noodles, or I don't even know. We were just kind of like surviving and really kind of only having one meal a day because that's all I could do. But anyway, after about, probably a full 2 weeks of trying to struggle and do that, I started feeling really bad on top of the headache. On top of my head hurting, my body was starting to feel bad and achy, and I was getting lightheaded and stuff like that. And I knew it was just basically because I wasn't giving. Plus, of course, I wasn't sleeping because I'm feeding every 2 hours. So I decided that first of all, I needed to cut out all the sugar that I was eating. I cut all of the sugar out, and I had to order some food with money that I did not have, but I have to take care of myself because I'm the only person taking care of these 2 babies. So I just had to pray about it and tell God, like, look, I'm not buying, I'm not out at the mall shopping. I'm buying food so that my body can heal and I can rest long enough for my body to heal. And I prayed over myself, and I asked God to help heal me and to replace that money that I had to spend to order food. And I just ordered for 2 days. so that we could have something healthy to eat. Because we weren't eating until like late. Like we get up and go all day and not eat until late. And me and my 5-year-old were starving by the time we got ready to eat, and that's just not right. So, because I was hurting too bad to stand up and cook earlier, so it would take a long time for me to be able to stand up and cook. Or, because, you can't just sit down the whole time. You have to stand up and do stuff. And I wasn't supposed to, but anyway. So I took those 2 days to give myself to heal. And in those 2 days, God helped me to heal. And after those 2 days were over, of me just sitting down and not getting up and doing what I was told to do in the first place so that I could heal, my bleeding decreased considerably. My head stopped hurting, and my tummy stopped hurting because my belly was hurting like really bad. And so I got a lot better. I haven't taken anything other than my prenatals. Of course, I take my prenatals. I take my cod liver oil, and I take my fenugreek. Fenugreek is good to help with milk supply, and really more along the lines of the quality of milk. It helps your milk to absorb the right stuff out of your blood, I guess, to give to the baby. So this is set long enough. It's nice and thick. I'm gonna pour that up. I'm gonna make some toast to go with it, and then we're gonna eat. But anyway, the whole week that I had her, I wasn't able to record, and I feel like I miss y'all. And so I just wanted to get on for a little bit and spend a little bit of time with y'all. Oh, Mommy's sorry. Okay. Mommy's sorry. I'm almost done. Oh, goodness. Oh, Mommy's baby. Oh, Mommy's baby. Oh. What is it? To my baby. I love you guys. I'm gonna make this toast after I tend to her. I probably won't be able to eat, but I love you. Okay, crisis averted. I'm gonna make some. I guess I had good enough sense to turn the camera the right way this time. I'm gonna make some toast. And then I will be done. So I'm going to throw this butter here. Now I have like 0 hands. So I hope you can bear with me while I figure out how to hold this camera and where to look, apparently. Anyway, I'm going to put this into this skillet here. So, mommies, it can be done. Hopefully, you have a husband who can afford to, or you have a career where you can afford to take the time off and have someone help you do all of this stuff, so you don't have to do what I'm doing. But if you do have to do what I'm doing, it's doable. It's a little bit harder, of course, a little bit more time consuming, or a lot bit more time consuming. done. You won't get any sleep. And if you're trying to go back to work, good luck with that, because you're going to be dog tired. But this is what you have to do. And it is doable. Uh-oh. Goodness. I went down the wrong pipe. Oh. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you, pretty girl. Oh, very